Hi guys, the Citizen here. I'm letting you know I did an update in my blog, sequentialcitizen.blogspot.com, about my behavior modification class I'm taking this semester. And in the blog, I didn't really mention A/B design and changing Criterion design. Well, at least I mentioned it, but I didn't really go into detail in explaining it. And I wanted to take this time now to vlog a little bit to you guys about what A/B design is and what changing Criterion design is. Now, A/B design is really something that's used in everyday life by teachers, business people, animal trainers, and the like. So A/B design is really seeing a behavior, which is your A, and then using a behavior modification program to either increase or decrease that behavior, which is the B. So that's what A/B design is. It's not used by researchers. Researchers use something called ABA design, in which they record the information. They see if there was a problem in the first place, and then after the behavior design, they see if it helped at all. So being a teacher or a business person when you're working with people, you don't really need to do that. Oftentimes, especially if it's like with clocking in behavior for businesses, it's already there recording the behavior, so you can see if there's something there or not. But anyways, so yeah, researchers don't usually use A/B design. It's very unhelpful for them. And what changing Criterion design is basically changing the criterion in order to get higher, higher, better, better. So say there's a student that's currently getting F's in his class. Well, the next step is to get maybe a C. Or if it's an F, maybe a D, and then a C, and then a B. And then slowly change it higher, because you can't expect that student to turn around right away and be 100% at an A. So that's changing Criterion design for a student. Now, there was an example that I said back in one of my other videos about not wanting to have to poke your bird in order to get them to open their wings up, and apparently that generated a lot of conversation because people were like, well, there's nothing negative about that. I don't see how that's being bad. But that's not really what negative means. And when you're talking about positive and negative reinforcement, it means something completely different, which you can read more about positive and negative reinforcement on my blog. I will also be doing an update of positive and negative reinforcement when we get there, and that should be the next chapter in my class. So anyways, that's not exactly what it is. So, with changing Criterion design, instead of training your bird by poking at them constantly, poke, 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 open your wings up now, open your wings up now. Okay, that's really annoying. It can frustrate the animal and the trainer quite quickly because the animal's not going to want to be there. He's going to say, ah, get away from me. And a better way to train that behavior is by using changing Criterion design without the use of aversives. And so pretty much what you got to do is do something called capturing the behavior. Now with Achilles, I trained her to open her wings up on cue by simply capturing her behavior when she opened her wings up all the way. Now granted, not all birds do that. Cockatiels have an affinity for opening up their wings from time to time, going crazy and flapping their wings and just knocking paperwork over and, you know, all that good stuff. So because not all birds do that, you want to change the criterion with those birds. Now, if you're a bird owner, you know your bird opens his wings up to stretch just about halfway. And so what you want to do, you want to bridge that, you give him the reward, and he'll figure out, okay, so I open my wings up halfway and I get food. So if you wait a little bit longer, the bird's going to be getting really anxious and get real excited, saying, okay, 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 I'm going to do this, I'm going to get my food. And when he does that, he's going to be more excited, and instead of just raising his wings halfway up, he's going to open up a bit more. And then you click a reward for that. And when he does that, he's like, okay, so you want me to do this now. And you click a reward for that. And then he's going to do it a little bit more and a little bit more until eventually his wings are all the way out. And that's really all changing Criterion design is raising the bar to the next level about where you want that behavior to be. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Achilles says hello. And Achilles says goodbye. Say goodbye, Achilles. Say goodbye.